Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The Cubbies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Enrique Ponce will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Riding into the box, William Nam, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Charlie Mueller. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Mueller, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Runner, yes,
Runner goes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Carrasco going back on it, onto the garden netting, and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
So coming to the plate, Jose Melendez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Let's go, Giants.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Popped him up. Prado waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Angel Barrios. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Come on, Giants!
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Standing in now, Chris Valdez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here at 304. 13 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Valdez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Reynaldo Valdez gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with the elite swing and miss stuff.
Stepping in, Pablo Carrasco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Standing in, Guillermo Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here we go. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Valdez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Nimmo is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. At the plate, Luis Prado. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Digging in, Joe DeVore. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1. Run.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box, Eddie Escobedo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Rhodey is there. 1 out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So striding in, Kevin Anthony. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Carrasco. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Reynaldo Valdez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Reynaldo Valdez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rhodey moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, William Rhodey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Larry Bond. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Bob
Stepping into the box,
Lindsay.
Bob Lindsay. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his day started, Romeo Trejo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. Trejo stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
batting ninth, catcher, Enrique.
Digging in, Enrique Ponce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Carrasco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Anthony is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants 1. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. Ready now, William Nam. He reached on a single in his first try.
William Nam.
Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Charlie Mueller.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brody racing back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Into the box now, Jose Melendez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Right here. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Mueller stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Standing in now, Angel Barrios. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Nope. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-0, here it is. Shoots this one over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Lo, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guillermo Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Nimmo. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Prado.
Now to the plate, Luis Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barrios moves over, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Gabor will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box, Eddie Escobedo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So digging in now, Kevin Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. DeVore leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out for short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher. Give an opposing pitcher, give up base hit, Dero, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself out.
Neck-high fastball that time. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, William Rhodey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
William Rhodey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Anthony on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8, Larry Vaughn.
Striding in, Larry Bond. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Bob Lindsay.
So stepping in, Bob Lindsay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in once again, Charlie Mueller, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Melendez.
The next Cub up, Jose Melendez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Rhodey. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Chris Valdez.
Standing in, Chris Valdez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Let's try this one with your eyes open.
Melendez is off at first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carrasco is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Romeo Trejo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barrios is there. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 19, Enrique Ponce.
So here now's the pitcher, Enrique Ponce. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Pablo Carrasco.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pablo Carrasco. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is fine.
second baseman.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Guillermo Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope. Ball one.
Ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Joe DeVore.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Joe DeVore.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Eddie Escobedo, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Kevin Anthony.
Into the box, Kevin Anthony. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rhodey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Guillermo Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Guillermo Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to grow up an 0-2 pitch hero, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Valdez has it in his tracks. 1 away.
First baseman, number 2, Luis Prado.
Digging in now, Luis Prado. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Marte, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
And there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Larry Bond. 1-0 the count. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Bob Lindsay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Popped him up. Escobedo will put this one away, and his side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just a 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back here in San Francisco, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Johnny Jacobson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Charlie Quintana is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Charlie Quintana.
Bruce Sanborn is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield.
Into the box, William Nam. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rhodey shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman number 8, Charlie Mueller.
Now batting, Charlie Mueller. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Roll, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. he gets one more AB, all he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for two.
Pulling on.
A high fastball is in there. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Let's go, Giants.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Angel Barrios, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Riding in once again, Chris Valdez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded. Score remains 2-2. Andrew Phillips gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Andrew Phillips.
Into the box now, Romeo Trejo.
Leading off for the Giants, catcher, Romeo Trejo.
First pitch coming, here it is. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Anthony has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Quintana.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Quintana. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce to first. To his right, Melendez. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Pablo Carrasco.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Pablo Carrasco. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Sammy Sandoval has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sammy Sandoval.
So in now for Chicago, Joe DeVore. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Eddie Escobedo. Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. There goes the runner. Line drive to center field. In there, the base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager. It paid off.
Into the box now, Kevin Anthony, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Michael Love will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 2. Peter Crozier will stay in the ball game, so likely do the catching from here out. Alvin Easel is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Guillermo Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Mike Watkins is in the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a ball down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Anthony. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Luis Prado.
So in now for San Francisco, Luis Prado. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him. Standing in now, William Rhodey. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Fastball called strike, 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Down the first baseline, Melendez right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Cutliff will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 12.
Steve Rodriguez is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go William Nam. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Charlie Mueller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. John Costello will come on now and run at first base following the injury. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rodriguez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Melendez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
In now, Angel Barrios. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Rodriguez ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Chris Valdez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Valdez sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
The batter, catcher.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Mike Watkins, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make
Number 47.
Pablo Morales takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Eddie Escobedo, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Morales was born in Panama. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Giants 3. John Costello will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 34, John Costello.
Ryan Delgado enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ryan Delgado.
Striding in to start the 9th, Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Steve Rodriguez.
Now the pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Barrios has a play. 1 out.
Now batter, the shortstop, Bob Lindsay.
Coming to the plate now, Bob Lindsay. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Now at the plate, Romeo Trejo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Charlie Quintana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Quintana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Chicago put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Alvin Easel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 19 hits. 1 error.